Guys, happy Friday. You know what? I'm mad at myself. But more importantly, happy birthday, Nelson Mandela. I know he's passed away just recently, but how could I forget that great man's birthday? And just the story of how, based on all the struggles and the troubles and trials and tribulations he's been through, he still found it in his heart to forgive. And never forget, but he forgave. And he just wanted peace. So that leads me, moving on from there, that leads me to this vlog right here. My faults. I realize I have faults. And lately, they've been very visible. And to me, and I'm sure to you guys, like, I forget. As you can see, I forgot Nelson Mandela's birthday. I remembered everybody else, anybody else, but I forgot Nelson Mandela's birthday. I mean, when I heard it was his birthday today, I made it a point. Yes, I'm going to talk about it. Absolutely. Gone. Right out of my head. When it came time for me to talk about it, totally forgot it. As opposed to writing it down, which I should have done, which I'm going to make it a point to do from now on because it's important. That's an important birthday. I went inside and I found the parts of me that honestly, I don't like and I want to fix. And I don't hate that about me and I don't hate myself like I used to. I just get very disappointed in myself and I get very frustrated because it just seems to come back. Like, I'm a procrastinator and I don't mean to be. It's just that if something doesn't go right when I want it to, I just basically, okay, I blow it off. And my memory, my procrastination, my lingering on with the conversation, and I just am so annoyed with myself sometimes. I'm sure you guys get that way too. And I'm talking about that to you guys because I'm sure everybody has that same issue and they don't want to talk about it because they don't want to appear flawed or they don't want someone to say, oh, they're doing it again. They're doing that flaw. That's the one they said they hate. And they're afraid somebody's going to bring it up. Trust me, we know. Everybody knows their flaws. Like I hate the fact that I'm well aware, I'm losing my hair and I have to wear a wig. And I'm constantly, when I'm talking to you, I'm constantly looking to see how my hair is doing all the time. And I'm thinking ahead to any acting job. How will that affect me getting a job? What do I do about my hair? That's a thought every day in my head. And I hate that it's so much of a concern when, honestly, there are people that don't have hair. There are women that are struggling, going through chemo, and they're aware they have no hair and it won't grow back for a while. It happens. I have to deal with it. I'm not doing chemotherapy in the same way as someone with cancer would do it, but my medication is given through chemo, hence it's chemotherapy. So it's described as chemotherapy because, I take it intravenously and I'm being observed by a nurse and it's a specific way I take it. Plus, I have to get it. Not only do I start off taking saline and then I get my meds for about an hour. Afterwards, I have to get it saline again. So it's sort of like a wash. It's like, you start with the rinse, then you go to the actual wash with the soap, and then you go through a rinse again. That's exactly what goes on with me, with my meds. And I'm sitting there getting my meds, and I see people that are getting heavier meds, and I'm aware that and they're always smiling, and they're always happy, and I'll look to them, and they'll look to me, and they'll just smile. And I like that. And I can only imagine what they think of me, because usually the people I take when I'm taking my meds are older. So they've been through this for a long time, and they're looking at me, and they're looking, and I'm sure they could tell that this is a wig, and they're like, oh my God, she's in the beginning stages. Or she's, like the chemo's really heavy. And they don't know. I'll never tell. But I still feel, I'm like, no, it's not what you think. But anybody and everybody goes there. There are people that take steroids. There are people that, that's how their meds are taken. So they come. And then there's people with MS, and there are people with cancer. So, again, oh yeah, and I tend to babble too. So I'm going to stop right now. I wish you guys a wonderful, wonderful weekend. My weekend's going to be a quiet one today. I'm going to try sometime this weekend to upload a movie review. That piece of crap movie that we watched the last time. Well, he watched. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to. I didn't trust it. But I'm going to let Dad do a movie review. I'll be there, but he's doing it on his own. I'm sorry. For those who are new, my dad and I do movie reviews of the worst movies ever, because he loves watching bad sci-fi movies, and I am forced to watch it with him. This weekend, guys, look around, skipping the subject, jumping really fast. Look around on your Sci-Fi channel and see if there's anything on. I haven't seen anything, I haven't looked, but look. And if there is, I'll let you know. Anyway, but again, for those who know, my dad and I do movie reviews on really bad sci-fi movies, and we're due. And you're due. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Yeah, beginning now, it's a Friday. And I will see you, as always, tomorrow morning, and we'll keep doing this until I decide to stop, which will not be for a very long time. I had to do that. I was about to sing, so I just wanted to stop that ahead of time. But you guys be careful. Have a good one. Miss you, Jay.